I want to mention the term fighting words because we did recently change our endorsement from Congressman Mike McIntyre, the Democrat, to Ilario Pantano, who's coming to speak in a little bit. And one of the reasons we did it is because the President of the United States, when addressing a Spanish language audience, encouraged voters to come out in this election against those that oppose his amnesty plans and, quote, punish our enemies. Punish our enemies. And we revoked the endorsement, Alipac endorsement of 2 Democrats in very swing districts in Georgia 8 and North Carolina 7 because it is inappropriate for the President of the United States to ever use the terminology enemies to represent millions of American citizens that disagree with him. Apparently Obama has issued a elevated terrorism alert today. Apparently there are tens of millions of angry Americans marching on D.C. threatening to throw several congressmen out of jobs. So he wants the Department of Homeland Security and the Justice Department to do everything they can to save the day. So we've got a situation where I was called by Fox News. I'm going to tell you this. Fox News called me on the way in here, and it's one of the things that I've been saying. This doesn't represent any of the candidates you're going to hear tonight, but folks, I got to be honest with you. From everything that I see, managing the largest archive of information in existence on the topic of illegal immigration, I truly believe in my heart that there is a concerted effort to encourage illegal aliens to vote in this election.
Oh, yes.
I believe that because they don't have anybody that's motivated to show up for them. You know, a lot of you and folks out there, we want you to show up on election day and we want you to make wise choices at the ballot box and exercise your feelings through your vote. But there are other people who are going to exercise their feelings by intentionally not voting. There are people that were in Obama's fold that are not going to stand up for him because he is not what they had hoped he was. Now what we have to do is that we have to make sure that if a new power takes up residence in Washington, D.C., we do not repeat that mistake. The American public cannot keep running in terror from one set of people and one group of politicians from the next to the next to the next. We need people who are actually going to represent we the people. Now, I'm worried about the illegals voting. I've been told that the Justice Department has just deployed people to Arizona where Sheriff Joe Arpaio and our friends Russell Pierce have put up poll monitors because they're afraid illegals are going to vote, and the Justice Department is going to deal with them. The same Justice Department that told the state of Georgia that they couldn't check their voter registration files for illegal aliens. They stopped them from protecting our ballots from illegal aliens. And now we're finding hundreds of non-citizens in Georgia that are voting right now. We know it for a fact that legal immigrants and illegal immigrants are voting in Georgia and other places around this country, and they have the full backing of the Obama administration, the Department of Homeland Security, and the Justice Department. And if you go out there and try and monitor a poll just to document it, you're probably looking at some Fed attention. Now, the last thing I want to say about our candidates, 205 endorsed candidates this year, folks. 205, because more campaigns for state and federal office are addressing illegal immigration than ever before. Ever before. This is our moment, because we must assure that our existing immigration and border laws are enforced, and that under no circumstances do 12 to 20 million illegal aliens become voters, because that is the Obama plan. If the folks out there watching this at home tonight or later this evening, remember, we are fighting to stop 12 to 20 million Americans like you from being displaced permanently in American politics. And that's what this fight is about, and that's why we're so happy to see so many great candidates stepping up to the plate this year and ready to make some real change on Tuesday, November 2nd. There's a revolution brewing in this country. It's political, it's peaceful, and we're going to take that power back. Thank you so much.